Okay, it's that Yorkshire bloke, and I'm just signed up for the TCR race. Looks like there's two of us at the moment, so I've got a chance of coming second so far. Bit of a tricky track, this one. Where is it? Oh yeah, Mont-Tremblant. Anyway, there. I know it's in Canada, Quebec. Anyway, I'm going to jump into the practice server because I need practice. I can manage to do round about 140, which is okay, but it could be better. Here we are. So Freddie Ingram is the guy that's signed up with me. Don't know the other two. I don't really know Freddie Ingram either, but it's a bit of a fine balance between keeping up momentum
track's clear, push.
keeping your momentum going and not running wide. Albert in front of me. I know you definitely don't need to brake that much for that corner. Excuse me.
Yellow flag.
I'm basically struggling with virtually every corner on this track. There's something not quite right with every corner of this track that I'm doing. So it's going to be a half an hour, 20 minutes.
About you, mate. P5.
Practice. So this one you run wide like that over the crest of the hill. This one I've got no idea where I'm supposed to. No idea where I'm supposed to turn, so I can keep the momentum up and get the traction down. This one is another one. If you don't turn in soon enough, you just end up going off to the left.
Yellow flag, caution.
I think we're going to have a lot of people going off.
You're locking your right rear.
So if I can stay on track. Well, you're not going to give up, are you? That's the problem.
Yellow flag.
Right side, clear right.
I think the only corner that I am getting all right is this one. that I don't have to worry about.
You're currently 5.0 seconds off the leader's pace. Your lap time was 1:43.1.
Yeah, just over the top of the crest of the hill, it then sends you a bit left.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. P3.
Like that, I'm going.
Watch your rear tyres, they're pretty cold.
There's lots of little bumps and that unsettle the car as well. And it's right where you're going over the corner usually. Over the crest of a hill. Or right where the corner is. So it's going to be a low 140.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're now 2.1 seconds off the pace. You're locking your right rear.
I spent about probably 2 hours yesterday trying to get a reasonable setup.
Yellow flag.
As long as I get to brake, remember to brake on that corner. I'm getting that one, not too bad.
Session.
I think that's slightly beating my personal best. But I'm still like a good second and a half. I need to be into the 38s really. So if I can gain another half a second somewhere along the line.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
I lose traction out of that corner. Somehow. But if I can nail these two corners. All three. One.
Yellow flag.
And that's not the way to do it. Well, I was on for a bit of a faster lap there. So I think my main way to go is to try and stay on the track.
139.5.
So tyre pressure's alright. I'm struggling with the front left as well.
Yellow flag. You're locking your right rear.
So I'm slowly getting
lap
there.
in the session. That lap time was 139.4.
So don't forget, if you're watching, give the stream a like. Everything helps, every little bit helps. Subscribe if you haven't done. If you just happen to have jumped onto this by mistake.
Yellow flag.
Car left, clear left.
Basically you can support a channel of a mediocre sim racer.
Yellow flag.
That shows a bit of promise. That didn't. No. If you don't get that braking right, it
Track limits. This lap will be deleted.
just sends you flying down the hill. Right, let's try that one again. No.
Alright Ian, you need to watch the track limits.
So there's lots of little bumps on the track. Which, if you're, like I say, going over the crest of a hill, it's just unsettling the car a little bit.
Yellow flag.
I've got to be turning before I get to the top of the crest of the hill, I think. That's a possibility.
You're locking your right rear.
Keep it in fourth and then change up. Bit of a bump just there. This corner's a bit tricky. If you go into it too hot or don't turn soon enough, you're I didn't want to change down there.
Yellow flag.
Turn in. That's a little bit better. So if I nail every or most corners, I need to be turning right as I get to the top of the hill. That's just gave me that half a second that I said I needed.
That's your quickest lap. That lap was a 1:38.9.
Now I'm going off. That's the problem.
This lap won't count. You've cut the track.
One lap's okay, next one isn't. So 1:38, so I'm still 0.2 off Zealit, and that's where I need to be round about this time. Let's go out again. Freddie's done his practice. He's happy with his 38.
Yellow flag. Exit's clear. Push.
Turn in there, that's that little bump.
Your tyre temps are all fine. You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag, watch out.
Yeah, if you don't get that braking point, turning point, right, just send you wide. Right, another flying lap, see how we get on.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
See, I think I braked, slowed down too much there.
Left side, clear left.
flag, caution.
I don't know why it keeps telling me it's yellow flag there. There's someone off to the side by the start finish.
We're seeing lots of rear locking.
Just past. He's in the pits.
That last lap was a 139.5.
Yeah, I knew that was going to be a cut.
Mind these track limits, please, Ian. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Right. Go back to the pits. We're probably only going to do, what are we, 80? I'm probably only doing 18 laps, aren't we? Maybe 19. I'll leave it there. Oh, I don't know whether to put that back there. See if it gives me a bit more stability. Just going to go up one there, and I've altered the ramp thing, clutch thing, or whatever it is. So we've got about 20 minutes to go before the race.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
So guys, welcome to the stream everybody who's watching. Just doing a bit of practice in the practice server. I'm slowly getting that time down. I've done a 38.8.
Yellow flag.
I don't know why it's still telling me it's a yellow flag there. Oh, there's a guy right on the corner, isn't there? Yeah, it's a pretty fast track is this. But because of all the bumps and the crests of the hill and things, it's quite technical really. Trying to get a decent balance with
You're locking your right rear.
momentum and getting the car turned in. So realistically, I'm looking at times between 38, well 39 and 40.
Yellow flag. The guy behind has just done a 139.8.
So I'm looking at like this sort of time for the race.
You're currently 1.5 off the pace.
Yeah, there's a little bump on that corner, right where the racing line is. Or at
We're
least
seeing lots of right rear locking.
right where my racing line is. And it definitely unsettles the car. Well,
Yellow flag. Your rears are cold. We need to watch these track limits.
right, less than 15 minutes to the race. So I gained it all going in and then lose it all coming out. And that corner tendency to naturally push you out
You're locking
wide.
your right rear. Yellow flag. Your lap time was at 139.3.
So I'm consistently getting round about that 139 range. within half a second. So if I can keep it consistent and try and stay on the track without running wide.
The car in front's lap time is at 1:38.9. You're locking your right rear.
So this is going to possibly put me a little bit quicker again.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
No, not if I do that.
Watch the track limits, please, Ian.
Just running wide going in there.
The guy behind has just done a 1:39.5.
I didn't actually mean to change down there.
You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag, watch out.
Well, I've done about 17 laps.
That lap time was 1:40.2.
I think if I'm not gonna, I'm probably not going to improve much more. So Freddie did a 1:38 flat, and then we got a 38.68 Zeal it, and then obviously me. But I'm somewhere around about here most of the time. Let's just have a look at how many people have joined. I don't know why that's on. 10. So there's 10 of us. It's still time yet. Oh, I'm second. Lovely. Jimenez, Gonzalo, and Gonzalo. Don't really know anyone in there. Hydra, I have seen him before. Freddie Ingram Racing. Freddie Ingram Racing. Right. Might have to check him out later. So it's 10 of us. It's going to be 26 degrees, so it's going to be warmer than what the practice server is. That's 15, so it's going to be quite a bit warmer. Server opens in 6 minutes. While we're waiting, let's look at where am I? Series standings, beginning of the week for the TCRs. we in week 7 now? Division form, 21st. I've had a couple of not so good weeks. Last week was fine. Managed to scrape out a 122 points, championship points, but these 2 weeks are not so good. 2, 4, 6, so we're in week 7. So it's knocking that one off at the moment. Is that 109 races? Guy's done 109 races in... he's done 2, 4, 6, 7 weeks. What does that work out at? That's like 17 races a week. This guy's only done 17 races. How many have I done? I've done 18. 109 races. This guy's done 43. Right, so that's where I am. Series standings. Is it up? The 11:15 race. 37.8. 37.7 there for the fastest time. 19 laps. Yeah. 31.16. So. Yeah, we're not doing 20 laps, are we? At all, I don't think. And if you get someone really quick, I think I've seen a 36 or something in the practice server. Christian have raced in before. Capellini, I think he's been in I won't say I've raced him, but I've been in a race with him. Yeah, there were 13 in that one, and 17-18 for the strength of field. Where are we? So I'm 21st at the beginning of the week. 11 of us now. Just over 3 minutes. 13 there. So it's quite a low strength of field, is that? So I do need to be coming in round about here. That should be interesting. So we've got obviously quite a few rookies. He's obviously doing alright. He's a new guy obviously who's moving up the ranks. Still not got his ELO, but it looks like he's somewhere high 15s or maybe a bit higher into the 16s. 2.5 minutes. So I'm SR is A3, 8.13 for me. 17.11 for me for ELO. I'd like to try and keep my silver license, but if I go down, I go down. I'm hoping tomorrow, which will be the Tuesday, I'm going to do the Green Hell Cup. I shall see how I feel. Been struggling a little bit with my asthma, so I might not do it. I don't know, because it takes an awful lot out of me doing that 45-minute race, and I'm not the best at the Nordschleife. I've got myself down to a reasonable time, at least for me. A 9:13, I think. Right, 53 seconds. How many have we still got? 13 of us. Right. So it's a low strength of field, so I need to be coming definitely in the top 5. Oh, excuse me. So let's see if we can get a reasonable qualifying. If you've watched my videos or my streams before, you'll know qualifying is not my strong point. Usually takes me about 3 or 4 laps to get myself up to speed in a race, regardless of doing half an hour's practice beforehand, like I've just done. I'll start again back at doing the 42 probably. So let's do a double check on these. So I'm third. So we've got two of you. This guy's from Australia. What's he doing up? Should be in bed. We've got a couple from Spain. Quite a few actually. Netherlands, Greece, Chile, Czech, Pakistan. So we've got a bit of a mixed bunch. Right, joining the server. He says hopefully. There we go. So 25 degrees, 28 track. See how that front left goes?
If it takes it's clear. Okay Ian, we've got 10 minutes to set a lap.
I was running offline at 26 degrees. So in theory I should be set up for that.
You're locking your right rear.
So I've got this Hydra in front of me. No, I do it every track, as I say, tucks, even though I've just done 20 odd minutes practice. Did 17 laps around here. I'll still need a couple of laps to get myself into the swing of it, get myself up to speed.
Yellow flag.
I'm pretty certain that's not the line. There's that bump again.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Yellow flag, caution.
On your left, clear left.
So it's going to be a low 140. Assuming I don't mess this one up. Oh, it's a high 140, it's a high 40.
Yellow flag.
This is going to be a decent lap, I think.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Or decent-ish. It's not actually going to put me up any higher, I don't think.
Yellow flag.
Oh, it's still there. So it's going to be 39.
Fastest
Sixes?
lap for Ingram, 137.7.
Still going to keep me third.
That's your fastest lap today. That was 139.6. Yellow flag, caution.
Yep, we're probably going to see quite a bit of that.
Left side, clear left.
People running off wide on multiple corners.
V4. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes. You're locking your right rear. Yellow flag.
Car left, clear left.
Just display on how not to do that corner. Don't know whether it's better to go over here in 5th or 4th. Go 4th and then change down. Oh, sorry. Don't want to change down and then not do that.
On your right.
So 4th at the moment. If I can stay 4th, which looking at those times I probably can, unless we're getting some of these that are going to get a decent timing.
car approaching, stay behind the line. Yellow flag, watch out.
On your left, clear left.
I think that might be the order of the day. Trying to avoid cars coming back onto the track.
You're locking your right rear.
2 minutes to go.
Yellow flag. Just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
So don't forget, if you're watching, give the stream a like. Quite happy to receive sympathy likes.
Yellow flag.
Well, I managed to stay reasonably consistent, the laps I am doing. Just not
Yellow
really
flag.
quick. How was that? Bit more of a quicker lap, just.
That's your best lap in this session. That lap was at 139.5.
So it's basically a second slower than what the...
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
Not me qualifying's a second slower than what I did in the practice server. So
That's the end of the session, P4.
I'm wondering if I just need to pop that down by 1. See whether... oh, don't know. No, I want to leave them where they are. So fourth, half a second quicker than P5. So wish me luck. Don't forget, deploy those likes.
P4. Okay, Ian, be ready.
If YouTube has just decided to show you this stream and you've not seen me before, don't forget, you're quite welcome to subscribe. Temperature is So temperatures are going to be 26 degrees, so it's slightly warmer than what it has been, about a degree, but I think 2 degrees on the track. So you're P4, so if I can try and stay where I am, I'll be quite happy. So hopefully everything's working alright on the stream. It's a bit late now. Been streaming for 45 minutes. Cheers, Tux. I know from obviously doing this for, well, about 18 months or more, I'm not the fastest guy out there, but if I can keep consistent, I do get some decent results. Trying to capitalise on anyone else's mistakes. Yeah, bottom left, it's still saying my fastest times are 39.5, which I managed to do a 38.8, I think, didn't I? Sometimes it just doesn't update it, and I don't know why. Cheers, thanks. Right, lights are coming on. Steam's all good, good. Stream's all good, that's good. Right, here we go.
Let's go.
Left side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear left. Car right. Clear all round.
I'm in third. Right, let's see if I can keep hold of these two in front.
Okay, let's get stuck in. You're locking your right rear.
We might have Thomas for company. Cheers, thanks for that. Auto clutch in the assists in
Car
the
right.
server menu.
Clear right.
I tried to do the proper clutch start. Could never get the hang of it properly, so I'd use that. If it lets you do it, I'll use it. So Freddie's going to disappear, I'm sure he is. He's already 3.5 seconds in front.
Ingram is leading the race. Okay, Ian, just keep hitting your marks. This is looking good. P3. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You're locking your right rear.
So it's the two behind I'm going to have to watch.
to Thomas behind is increasing. It's now 1.2.
I think I've sort of got that corner right. But as I said, it's just a fine line between getting it right and getting it wrong. There's not much leeway.
The leader has just done a 138.0.
So I'm 1.7
Your
slower
lap
than him.
time was 139.7. Yellow flag.
Oh, hey up, Freddie's gone off. I assume it's Freddie. Oh, there's that bump.
The gap to P2 ahead is increasing. It's now 2.0. Alright Ian, we've gone out of track limits.
That's that
Keep it
little
between
bump.
the lines. Yellow flag.
Hate it, not quite right. I'm letting that bump just unsettle me even more.
Jimenez.
Right, bit of work to do now. Don't do that again, Ian. And it were all going so well. There's me thinking I might end up with a podium. It's my fault for thinking of
Yellow
it.
flag. Caution.
So, damage control now.
Okay Ian, the next car is Lopez.
So they're doing 43s and 42s. With a 45 in it, so
P11. Yellow flag. The car ahead is Thomas.
it's like they're having a bit of a scrap, them two.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You're reeling Thomas in. The gap is now 1.3.
Right, just need to try and get past them.
Yellow flag.
You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear right.
Yellow flag, watch out. The gap to P9 in front is now 0.7. That's a new fastest lap for Ingram, 1:37.6.
Car left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
So another place.
Yellow flag, P9.
On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. On your left. Clear left.
Nice one, Ian. Nice move, mate. The guy ahead is Aldi. You're locking your right rear.
Get away from this guy behind, Jim is. Hopefully.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Hopefully I can start to pull away from him now.
Just ignore it,
Rosé.
go away.
Rosé
Relax,
in front.
focus, keep it smooth. 8th place. Yellow flag. Yellow flag.
Left side.
Another
Clear
place.
left.
Jose, Jimenez is basically matching my times.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Right side. You're on the left. 3
Oh.
wide. Clear right. 3 wide. You're
I
on
knew
the
we were
left.
going to do that.
Yellow flag.
Car left. Clear left.
We've seen a little bit of bodywork damage there. P10.
That's Thomas again, isn't it? The Audi that was blocking me a little bit. No, managed to get past him. Well, I've got past these two once before, so...
Alright, Ian, you're reeling. Aldi in. The gap is 1.2. about track limits.
Just runs wide. That's what I thought. I knew we were going to do it at some point. I just had visions of it going up over the crest of the last corner. Well, corner before. They're pulling away now.
It's getting closer. The gap is now 2.7. You're locking your right rear.
Yeah. Try not to. 15 minutes to go, we're halfway through.
Okay, Ian, the next car is Lopez.
He's had a bit of an issue.
Let's put this hard work to good use. 15 minutes left.
Well, I was doing until I went off. I went in third. I need every lap to be somewhere where it is now. 139 or less.
We're seeing lots of right rear locking. Yellow flag, caution.
On your right.
Got him sorted.
Clear right.
Well done, mate, that was great.
Seven seconds to Thomas.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Aldi. Yellow flag. P9, yellow flag. The gap to 10th position behind is now 2.2 seconds.
So Jose's catching up to Thomas. Putting him under a bit of pressure.
Okay, Ian, you've used half your fuel.
He's got past him.
driver in front of us is Thomas. You're locking your right rear.
I've just noticed that front left's a bit warm. So, right, they're battling. He's going for on the move. Right, see if I can get past him again.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. You're locking your right rear.
So I've got 10 minutes to try and get past him. I'm probably going to lose Elo, but it is what it is.
Okay, Ian, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap to Thomas ahead is now 1.2.
Missed the second braking point. Changing gear, sorry.
P8. New fastest lap for Ingram, 1:37.2. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
Uh-oh.
Stay between the lines, please, Ian. The gap to P7 ahead is now 2.0 seconds. Yellow flag. Just cut the track.
Just run a little bit wide. Right, concentrate. Gather myself. 6 minutes.
You're locking your right rear.
Brake a little bit earlier for that one. They're pulling away a little bit.
The gap to Thomas ahead is now 3.8 seconds.
I know.
To go, 5 minutes left.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yellow flag. To Thomas ahead is increasing. It's now 1.1 seconds. P8. Yellow flag. You're locking your right rear.
So the guy in front of Jose must be a back marker.
Yellow flag, watch out.
No, he's not. So that's 7th.
Seventh position. Okay, Ian. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Yeah, consistently slow.
That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Well, it looks like it's going to be 7th.
You're looking your right rear.
No, it's not. It's going to be 6th. Jose in front. It's got a drive-through. Which is not taken. That could come to bite him up the ass.
You've just done a 114.1.
Now this is a back marker.
Alright Ian, the next car is 1 lap behind. You're looking your right rear.
Well, he's going to have to go in this lap, I think. Freddie's 38 seconds in front, 35. So he's on the last lap now.
The gap to Thomas in front is now 2.9. Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
On your right, clear right. On your left, clear left.
And it.
P4.
In one fell swoop. One corner, I think I gained 2 places. And the guy with the drive-through, so 3 I think. Which will do me nicely. It's probably where I should have been in the first place. I might have hung on for the podium, but 4th place will definitely do me.
Ingram has won the race. We're seeing lots of right rear locking.
So it all turned out okay in the end. Man, I ain't finished yet, but right, no point going silly.
Yellow flag, watch out.
So,
P4, okay, it's over. Bad luck Ian.
well, not bad, not good luck, bad luck in the beginning, good luck in the end. So, thanks for everyone who's watched. If you're still watching, don't forget to apply that like button. Sounds like we've got a helicopter outside. Oh no, I know what it'll be. Friday night, 6:30. All the electrics went off here, and we've now got one massive hole outside our flat. So it's possible they might be going to fill it in now. So, P4 in the end. Not a bad result, I don't think. So if you can hear that, sorry about that. Yeah, decent result considering. I got gifted 3 places, I think, on that last, just before the last lap. But I'll take it. Oh, I know what it is. It's the gardeners. But they're gonna. But they had a shot. So, someone cutting the grass. The qualifying, so as I say, qualified 4th, finished 4th, and I think I was rated 3rd, weren't I? Yeah, rated 3rd, but I knew this guy's reasonably quick. He's just a little bit. He obviously didn't get caught up in any incidents. I ran wide, and hit barrier. I probably lost safety rating with this one. So, quick recap of where I am. 21st. As we were saying, it's not a high strength of field, so it's not going to be massive points. No, I'm not in Division 1, am I? Where are we? 21st. So if I can get round about well above 67, I'll be quite happy. So that last one was a bit of a tired strength of field. 4th, got 45 points. Yeah, so I'm not going to get many points, I don't think. It's even lower strength of field, so it'd be less points. Same amount of people in it. Let's just refresh. We will gardeners, yep. Gardeners in a flat, yeah. Basically it's an over 55s complex, so they have gardeners come once a week on a Monday. So there's sounds like someone's cutting the grass round the front. You can't cut the grass round the back because there's a big hole there, because of the gas board. Not gas board, electric, national grid. And I'm on the bottom floor, so that's why we can hear it. Now, that didn't work, did it? Go back. Start again. Right, is my session's up. Yeah, I think all told this is not one of my favourite tracks. Oh, I actually gained Elo, that's good going. I didn't think I would do. Lost SR a little bit. Yeah, fair enough. 46 championship points, so we'll see whether I actually improve on that one. Do another race, see if I can improve. As I say, my fastest lap is like 2 seconds, just over 2 seconds slower than Freddie's. He did a 38.8, which I know I can do. He did a 39.16. But how consistent was I? Yeah, so that's why. 4 contacts basically. 2 of them were not my fault. 2 of them probably were. So I did a 39, a 55, a 39, a 41, a 40, a 47, 44, 39, 39, 39. So it's consistent-ish for me. Yeah, I've never heard of it either until it came up on this week's LFM. Apparently, it's in Quebec, Canada. It's actually probably not a bad track, but I need an awful lot more practice at it. It's got a lot of tricky crests that you go over as you're going round a corner. As I said, that fast right before the sweeping hairpin, there's a bit of a bump right on the racing line that throws you wide. So yep, there we go, 36 ELO, which I'm glad about. Lost a bit of safety rating, but that's to be expected. So I'm just down to B again, but I'm only 0.6 below 8, which gives you A. So I'm going to end the stream there. Cheers to everybody who's joined and watched. Don't forget, like, subscribe, all those lovely YouTube things, and I shall see you all in the next one. And special thanks to Tux. All the comments is done. Thank you. So see you all later. Oh, that'll do.